Hey everyone, Codex here. Today we are going to go over Cardano or ADA, just doing some technical analysis and taking a look at where ADA could go over the next few weeks given the important area that we are currently in. So if that's something you are interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also, make sure to join our Telegram channel where you can get the risk models for free. That will help you navigate the market, and let's get into this one. So, Cardano is currently back into this zone where it tends to be less volatile and where it tends to move sideways for a little bit. And frankly, we have spent a lot of time in here in the past 12 months. We have spent the second half of Q1 of last year as well as April in this area where ADA kept moving sideways. Then we came back to our area multiple times after reaching our first all-time high actually back in May at about $2.5 US. And here it was mainly weeks. We experienced weeks where we go back, test this area, test it, see how it goes and bounce back up to rally. Now after dropping for the last 5 months in a row, Cardano is once again in the area, and this is a bit concerning for me because first of all BTC is bearish and we are struggling to hold the 36 to 37k level, and we can't even move to the upside with Bitcoin, as I said. So we can't really expect Cardano to rally when big boy Bitcoin can't even hold key levels. And the second thing is that we always say the same thing: the more you test a support, the higher the chances of breaking it are, and the probability of going below it increases. I can't deny the fact that we are currently above our support area. I mean, that's obvious, but this doesn't inspire any confidence. Several holders hope that Sunday swap would come in to save them, but it didn't do much. It gave us a temporary move to the upside before collapsing once again. And if you remember what I said back in there, I said, look, we have the Sunday swap launch, but I don't follow the hype and I don't follow the launches because they tend to be misleading, and the vast majority will jump in to make money, but at the end they will end up losing it. And that was the case. The prices went up, we saw people hyping ADA for a day or two, but the rocket was shortly out of fuel. Now I find it hard to believe that ADA will hold strong in here, given what's happening, as I said, in the whole cryptocurrency asset. Plus, we most likely have interest rate hikes in March. So even if we manage somehow to hold in here, which I doubt, but even if we somehow manage to hold in here, we hold strong, I don't think it will be possible with some interest rate hike news. So let's open the VPVR now to check what price targets we might be looking at next. And by the way, if you don't know this, the VPVR stands for Volume Profile Visible Range, and this indicator basically displays trading activity over a period of time frame to show us significant price levels. In other words, it reveals dominant levels where a lot of volume is being traded, and in these regions, in the high volume regions, it tends to be much harder for the price to move. Let me give you an example to clear the matter. So the volume node here is super high. We have a lot of volume between 1 and 1.3 US dollar, and that's why it's hard to move from that area. It requires a lot of volume to push the price far away from here. However, these low volume nodes where there isn't much volume tend to be where the price experiences a significant increase or also a significant decline of the price in a short period of time. Now, if Cardano can't hold the $1 range, the next level is gonna be 0.85 to 0.9, which isn't far away actually. However, if BTC remains bearish in Q1, we can even start talking about falling to this area where we would be talking about a 0.66 to 0.7 USD. That's surely not going to happen today or tomorrow, and probably not this weekend, and probably not next week, but it's possible. It's likely to see such a move by March, I would say, given the sentiment. Now let's take a moment to discuss the momentum. So looking at the Phoenix Ascending indicator on the 3 days time frame, we can see that the green line is heading down with both the blue LSMA and red RSI below the level of 50, and that's a bearish sign. You never want to see the red RSI and blue LSMA below the level of 50. On the daily, it's slightly better, but it's not that great, frankly. Red RSI and blue LSMA are below the level of 50, which is, by the way, the yellow line here, which is indicating for an expansion down. Best case scenario would be for me to stay in this range, but we do in fact have a high chance of going down unless somehow the blue LSMA and red RSI start heading up, which isn't the case for now. So if you want the price to go up, you need to keep an eye on the daily time frame, of course, on the red RSI and blue LSMA going above the level of 50. So to conclude, after the Sunday swap, high hopes and the small short-term rally that we experienced amid the news, as I said, it looks like Cardano is not doing much after all, and we are still experiencing the downward pressure that has been dominant for months now. We might indeed get short-term pumps here and there, but micro-scale and long-term things are still pretty bearish, and we are still waiting for a trend reversal. So we'll see how it goes. That was about it for ADA today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a thumbs up, any comment, just say anything. It doesn't really matter. Just leave a comment as it helps us with the YouTube algorithm, and have a nice day.